So today we are doing a review of Miller's Biofarm, which is a farm out of Pennsylvania, and they specialize in grass-fed raw dairy products. Now, before we actually show you the packaging and get into that taste test, Ben is going to cover some of the regulations around raw dairy.
Raw dairy, such as milk and other dairy products, are products that have not gone through the pasteurization process. Now, due to regulations by the FDA, there are currently only 10 states in the USA that can legally sell raw dairy. Now, if you live in a state where you can't buy raw dairy, such as we do, Ohio, the way we actually get raw dairy is by ordering from a state online where it can be sold, but they then have to ship it to us under a label that says for cats and dogs. And I know that sounds stupid, and in my mind it is stupid, because if I drove a couple of hours to the next state over, Pennsylvania, I could literally buy raw dairy there, and the exact same product that says for human consumption is the same one they ship to me that says for cats and dogs. So in my opinion, again, the regulations are silly, but it is what it is. Anyways, before we do that taste testing, let's go ahead and show you the packaging that this came in.
So this is the box that our products came in, and we have a note here that this is sustainable packaging, which is great. So everything is biodegradable. And then we also got a free spoon for being a brand new customer. So that's great. We will definitely put this to good use. Packaging was very well insulated. It was very cold. There was lots of ice packs in there, and everything was very secure. Like, we got some glass containers in here, and everything arrived perfectly intact. This is everything that we got here from Miller's Biofarm. So we have a raw milk here, and this one is actually for Ben. I actually don't drink milk as a part of my carnivore diet. I know some carnivores do, but a lot do not. And instead of milk, I personally use heavy cream. So this is a raw cream, and what is awesome about this is it is literally just cream. Now, before I found this place, I was actually ordering Organic Valley online, and that was about the best that I could find, but it has gums in it. And as a part of my diet, I want the least amount of ingredients as possible, so the fact that this is literally just cream is awesome. Now, we also got some raw butter and some raw cheese. So we have raw cheddar cheese and raw Swiss cheese. And we do also have some Greek yogurt.
All right, so we're going to get to the good part, which is the tasting. And you know, I'm about to open this milk, and yes, it says for cats and dogs, but clearly you can see I'm not a cat, and the last time I checked, my wife isn't a dog. However, we're about to taste this, and we will be alive tomorrow. So let me open this up and see if I can do this without spilling it. Oh, okay. I just want to give it a little taste. Now, I'm already noticing straight away that this seems thicker and more creamier, and it's like if I had to describe the color, regular milk to me looks washed out, almost bleached white. This seems more like a whitey, yellower, creamier color. So I'm going to give this a taste, and I think it's going to taste amazing. No, I'm just joking. Wow, okay, that's actually really, really good. Oh gosh, that is so good. I'm not even joking, that's so good. So the milk is 10 out of 10 for me with the milk. What do you want to add?
Okay, so next I'm going to try the heavy cream here. And like I said before, I used to do this one, the Organic Valley, but it has, what is that called? It has gellan gum, if that's how you pronounce it. And I don't want that extra ingredients in here. So I'm going to open this up, and I'm going to take a spoon. It's really frothy and thick, much thicker than the Organic Valley one. Yes, it is thick and creamy and smooth, and it just has a richer flavor than this one. Feels more watered down. Okay, so now we're each going to try the Greek yogurt and the cheese. And let me first say, he's not a fan of some cheeses and Greek yogurt, so he is going to give his honest opinion. So let's go ahead and try the Greek yogurt. Ooh, this is really, really thick. Wow. Okay, so Greek yogurt naturally is just a little bit sour, but it is super creamy. I could definitely eat this over any of the other Greek yogurt that I've had.
Yes, we got 2 separate spoons because we don't do the spoon sharing thing in this house at all. But like Angie said, I don't hate Greek yogurt. I can take it or leave it, you know, but we'll see, you know, let's see what I genuinely think of this as somebody who's just like, yeah, it's okay. Wow. Whoa. Okay. I'm going to be super honest. To me, that is like the sourness of regular Greek yogurt taken up another notch. I feel like I'm being honest. Could I eat that? Yes, but I would definitely want to put some kind of fruit in that. Now, don't come for me. Remember, I'm not a strict carnivore, although I do eat a lot of meat. If I was eating this, I would be throwing fruit on it. But if you like creaminess, let me say this, if you like regular Greek yogurt, I imagine this is fantastic. It's a lot more creamy and it's definitely got more of that, you know, sour taste to it.
All right, so now we're going to try the Swiss cheese. Oh, that smells so good to me. It's just a really rich Swiss cheese smell. I don't even know how else to describe it. Delicious. Cheddar cheese. They taste very similar to me, actually. I'll let you try.
All right, so I'm going to try the Swiss, the cheddar, and the bit of butter all, you know, in one go, one after the other. And again, I got to say, I like a lot of cheeses, but I'm more of I'm a mild cheese person. When it comes to stuff like Parmesan, blue cheese, or anything that's got that real strong taste, normally it's a no for me. So this is going to be my honest opinion. So I'm picking up the Swiss, and I'm just being honest with you now. This smells like I'm standing in a field full of cows. I definitely know that this has come from a cow, but as they say in the UK, the proof is in the pudding. In other words, the proof is in what does it taste like. Okay, I'm actually surprised by that because the taste is way milder than the actual smell. Now, it's definitely got, I would say, a creaminess and a grassiness to it. But there's actually some really good flavour there. And I'm quite surprised by that because I thought I wouldn't be into that at all. And I will be coming back to eat that right after the video. Let's go to this is the cheddar, I believe. Let's taste the cheddar. This is the one. Yeah, this is just, to me, just like in regular cheddar. I would say it's maybe a little bit firmer and maybe a little bit, I don't know if creamy is the right word, but I can definitely tell there's a difference, but a good difference. And I prefer this to the Swiss. So we eat a little bit of butter. Okay, that is actually really good. I'm not saying you're going to see me on camera just eating butter, but that's actually really good. It's creamy, soft, slightly sweeter, although this is completely unsalted butter. This is just raw butter. That's really good, and I can't remember the butter brand we normally use. Oh, it's Vital Farms. I would probably say this is better than our regular butter, but I'm going to let the butter eater over here give her opinion.
All right, now time for the butter. And I just want to say, I think it is funny actually how everyone's sense and taste buds are different, because he said he thought that smelled like a cow barn and it doesn't smell like that to me. But I have actually had other people on my posts say the exact same thing. So, and the cheeses to me tasted very similar. So the butter, wow. Very creamy, very delicious. And like he said, I will just eat butter for a snack. So later I'm gonna cut a chunk of that off and put some Maldon salt on it, and that is gonna be the best snack ever.
So here's my kind of final thoughts on this taste testing video. I actually enjoyed pretty much everything I tasted. The big surprise for me was the Swiss cheese. When I smelt it, I was like, this is gonna be way too intense for me. When I tasted it, I was like, actually, this is pretty good. The winner for me, though, in terms of the things I enjoyed the most, was the milk. I could definitely tell that was just way better than regular milk. And I did like that cheddar cheese, and I would definitely eat a lot of that. You know, if you're watching this and you include dairy in your carnivore diet, or you have problem with regular dairy, then grass-fed raw dairy could definitely be a great option for you.
All right, so I was an absolute fan of everything that I tried, but I would have to say my 3 favorites were for sure the heavy cream, 100%. Both of the cheeses taste very similar to me, so I would definitely do both cheeses and the butter. I'm not a huge Greek yogurt fan in general, but I would for sure order that again. So if you liked what you saw here today and you're excited to try this as well, I'm going to drop a link down below in the description for Miller's Biofarm, and we're also going to share an article that we wrote on our website. I just wanted to add that this video is not sponsored. We were not paid in any way to do this video. We purchased all of the products with our own money, and this is our honest review. And we're actually not even affiliates. We do, if you use the link down below, we do actually get some credits for our future purchases, and you can actually do the same as well if you want to share this with your friends. All right, so thanks so much for watching and tuning in here. Be sure to check that description box down below for the links, and we will see you back in the next video.